Make a complete game in Gdevelop. This is a complete tutorial series in which you will learn how to make a game like this in Gdevelop. You can find the complete game in the description. In this part, we will learn how to add an object in Develop, how to add movement controls, how to make camera follow your player. Open Gdevelop and create a new project. This is the viewport. Click on Add an object and add a sprite. Click on Edit with Piskel. Change the width and height accordingly and add a sprite circle. Give a nice color to it. Give a name for the sprite. You can drag the sprite to the viewport. Now we need to add a ground. For that, we have to add a tiled sprite. Resize it and add a solid black color. We can change it later. Drag it to the viewport and we can resize it as per our wish. So it is important to make sure that we are adding a tiled sprite and not a normal sprite. This will be our preview. Now we have to add gravity and other physics behaviors to our player. For that, click our player and add behaviors and click on Physics Engine 2.0. Change it from box to circle and also increase its density. Now also give a physics behavior to our ground objects. But make it static instead of dynamic, because we don't want our ground to be affected by gravity. Gdevelop have an event-based system for adding functionalities to our game. We have to move our player to the right when we press D. So add a key pressed on the condition side. Now click on Add Action and add a torque to our player. Give its value as 50. Also add time delta with 50 to make it more reliable on different devices. Now you can see that the ball moves very slowly when we press D on our keyboard. To make the ball faster, we have to give a value of 500. We also have to add reverse speed to our player. For that, give the key pressed condition to Kia. It is important to give minus to our action as we are using it to slow down our ball. See, now we have a basic control set up for our game. Now we can use Asset Store for getting sprite, and we can also edit them using Piskel. I am looking for a dark background, so edit with Piskel to make our tree black. Drag the tree and give some nice rotation to it. We can use Ctrl-D to duplicate it and place more of the same tree. Oops! Did you see that our car goes behind the tree? Let's fix it real quick. Click on the player and change its Z order to 5 or 6. It should be higher than the Z order of the tree. Organize our code by adding comments and event group. Name it as camera controls. We have to make our camera follow the player. Click on Camera X position. Now first select our player and press X and parenthesis on our keyboard. Repeat the same for camera Y position, and instead of player X, it's player.Y. Now the camera is focusing on our player and it follows it. To set our camera to a much more better position, we can add or subtract a value as shown in the video. I got a good view on plus 300. This was the first part. In the next video, we will learn about external events and procedural generation. Feel free to use the comment section to tell your suggestion.